Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have probably the most difficult video I will ever have to make. I've made it for the past couple. I think the only one I made was last year's 1920, which was absolutely atrocious. Anyway, yeah, I still got. I think the only one I got right was Newcastle 13th, and most people had them finishing bottom of the league, which I find amusing. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna have a couple of out there predictions this year. I think you guys will see it in due time. Anyway, I guess I should just get right into it. Um, 20th, I'm gonna go with probably the most obvious choice here, West Brom. I feel like they haven't really done much business. They haven't really done much to make me say, oh yeah, they're staying up. And Slaven Bilic is not that great of a manager. I think all of this adds up. I think West Brom's definitely going down. I think most people will agree with me here. Who knows? Maybe they could be the surprise package. 19th, I'm going to go with Villa. Now, I was initially going to think Villa were going to stay up, but not this year. I think Dean Smith is not a Premier League level manager, and I know they still have Jack Grealish, but the question is, will he have the motivation to play at Villa at the moment? I don't think he will. I think he'll be off, maybe even this summer, maybe this winter, maybe next season. I don't know. I think they're going to go down this year. I think they've last season they bit off more than they can chew. 18th. Now here comes the first surprise in my predictions. I think this could be a big surprise for a lot of you. Newcastle. Now I know they signed Jeff Hendrick, maybe signing Callum Wilson. Jeff Hendrick is a championship quality player, in my opinion. Callum Wilson is not a championship quality player, but he's not necessarily a good enough striker to help keep a team in the league. And guys, come on. They had a pretty good team when they got relegated with Rafa Benitez, I believe. No, that was with Steve McClaren that they Tottenham 5-1 on the last day. But they've gotten relegated under Rafa fucking Benitez. Now, Steve Bruce is the manager. They do have an okay team, but a lot of these players are not Premier League standard. And for that reason, I think Newcastle's going to go down. 17th, I'm going to go with Fulham. Now, some people tip Fulham for relegation. Some people tip them for a good season. I think they're going to stay up, but by the skin of their teeth. I think Newcastle and Fulham will be fighting to stay up. Anthony Robinson coming in as a good signing. Mario Lemina, good signing. They've made some good signings, and I think that is crucial for a newly promoted team now. Now, I gotta remember here. I'm pulling up my prediction here. Yeah, okay. Palace I think is gonna finish 16th now. Excuse me. The signing of Eberechi Eze could help them. However, I don't know if that's going to be to get relegated, which quite frankly, I don't understand. Palace is a good team. I think Hodgson has done well with them, and Eberechi Eze is going to be a good addition to the side as well. Yeah, I'm in a different setting today, by the way, if you guys were wondering. Anyway, 15th, I got a little sidetrack there. Anyway, 15th is Brighton. For me, I think I've seen a lot of people predicting them to finish lower than 15th. I feel like a lot of people have forgotten that they've signed Adam Lallana and Joel Veltman. Yes, they've gotten rid of Aaron Moy. He's off to China. However, I do think that they're going to be able to stay up, and I don't think they're going to be fighting tooth and nail. I think actually they're going to be pretty comfortably 15th and fighting to get above 15th the entire season. And yeah, they're going to be pretty there. Just now, 14th, I'm going to go with Sheffield United. Now, a little out there. Now, I think they're going to stay up, but it's going to be a worse season than last season. You saw at the end of the season there were cracks for Sheffield United. I feel like a big part for Sheffield United is the fans, and without the fans this season, could be really, really bad for them. So, I do think that Sheffield will finish 14th, a lot lower than last season. Yeah. 13th, I'm going to go with Burnley. Again, Burnley's kind of like a yo-yo team. One season they're in the top half, one season they're in the bottom half. I don't think they're going to get relegated for a while. Sean Dyche, as long as he's the manager, I feel like this is a championship standard team. But this manager, Sean Dyche, knows how to manage these guys, and it's brilliant what he can do with such a average team. 12th, I'm going to go with West Ham. I think it's going to be a little underwhelming for them. David Moyes, as the manager, is not a good manager. I still think they're going to stay up, though. I think they're going to finish pretty high, but definitely going to be I mean, they're gonna like always. They usually move up the table later on in the season. I think they're gonna be fighting relegation and move up the table slowly. Now, 11th, I'm gonna go with Southampton. Southampton is really impressive. What Ralph Hasenhüttl has done since they lost that game, 9-0, is just unbelievable to me. I do think that Southampton is going to finish 11th. And comes the second shocker, I guess. I am actually going to go with Leeds to finish 10th place this season. Now, I know, it might be a little out there, but the signing of Rodrigo, yes, he had poor stats with Valencia last season, but they've also brought in Robin Koch and are closing in on the signing of DePaul. DePaul's Argentinian with the management of Bielsa, who's a brilliant manager. Not a lot of managers could take this team up. They still have Calvin Phillips. They still have good players in this team. Ben Whiteley, losing him is not that great, but again, got Robin Koch, good center back. Good signings for Leeds, and I think they are going to finish in the top half this season. 9th, I'm going to go with Leicester. Now it's going to be a little bit more underwhelming. Yes, the signing of Robin, or actually, no, I'm changing it. 9th, I'm going to go with Everton. I initially said Leicester, but I think Everton's going to finish 9th. Yes, they're going to bring in James, Allen, and Doucouré. Really good signings, but they always underperform. And even under Ancelotti, I still think they are going to underperform a little bit. Now, 8th, I'm going to go with Leicester. The signing of Timothy Castagne is a good addition. They still have kept hold of the likes of Didi, Tielemans, Vardy, Madison, Soyuncu, Evans, Pereira, Schmeichel. All these guys are brilliant players, and Castagne replacing Chilwell is going to be a good addition to the team as well. So, yeah, 8th place Leicester. 7th place, I am going to go with Wolves. Now, they're going to make it 3 in a row, 7th place, in my opinion. They always seem to finish 7th, and nothing changes. Absolutely nothing changes. 6th, I'm going to go with Tottenham. Now, yes, I know. Predicting Arsenal will finish above Tottenham, typical Arsenal fan. I do actually think our team is shaping up. I think we're going to finish above Tottenham. Yes, they have a good team. Yes, they have Jose Mourinho. Yes, they have Matt Doherty as a good right back. I don't think they're going to finish above us. Sorry, Tottenham. 5th place, I'm going to go with Arsenal. I've been watching a little bit of the Tottenham documentary, so I watched all the episodes that have been released. Anyway, 5th, I'm going to go with Arsenal. I don't think we're going to be able to break into the top 4 this season. Yes, we might add Aouar, Ceballos back alone, maybe even Thomas Partey. Aubameyang will probably be extending his contract. We've already announced the signing of Gabriel and Willian. I do think that we will be able to finish 5th, especially that Community Shield win. Very promising. We literally had David Luiz at our defense and Rob Holding and Elneny in the midfield, who had a good game. All those guys had a good game, and we still won that game. So that shows you all you need to know about us this season. I think we're going to finish 5th. 4th, I'm going to go with Manchester United. I think they signed Donny van de Beek. I don't think they're going to get Sancho, though. I think it's not going to be enough for them to get into that top 3. Now, 3rd, I'm going to go with Chelsea because the signings of – okay, need to take a big, deep breath before listing them. Ben Chilwell, Malang Sarr, Thiago Silva, Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, soon-to-be Kai Havertz. A new goalie is on the way, Mendy, Mainan, Oblak, one of those guys, all coming to the club. Now Malang Sarr is probably going to get loaned out anyway. It's just, I don't think they're going to be able to gel well together. Liverpool and City have more of a unit. You'll see who I predict to win the league. Anyway, 2nd place, I'm going to go with Liverpool. I know. Boring. Liverpool is going to finish 2nd this year. They haven't brought in anybody apart from Tsimikas. They might bring in Thiago, but that's literally it. They're not good enough to beat the City team who brought in Nathan Ake, Ferran Torres, and they're going to bring in Koulibaly. No Messi, though. He is staying at Barcelona. So, yeah. Anyway, still think they're going to finish atop of the league. Anyway, that is my Premier League prediction. I'm also recording this the day that Chris Armas has been sacked. So, hallelujah. That DC game, I was devastated. I haven't uploaded a reaction to a game in a while, but you guys just have to know I was devastated after that DC game and jubilant after the Arsenal game. Yeah, see you guys later, and peace.